Guys talk to each other on the radio.
Oh, trouble!
Man,
Into the wall.
Keep coming.
hard impact.
Caution's out.
Joey Coulter in the 22 truck. That Chevy Silverado into the wall hard. Joey Coulter.
Blew a tire, Harold.
Yeah, he blew a tire.
Let me get out of the racetrack. You're okay. Come on, everybody sees you. They're all bringing it back down. They're all backing down.
Yeah, that thing took a, he blew a tire right, dead right.
Thank goodness for those safer barriers.
Can you believe that, Phil? If they can hit those walls today like they do and just come on in and
we heard Joey. It didn't even knock the breath out of him.
Didn't knock the breath out of anything.
Out of that top spot, let's look back at what just took place.
And lucky for everybody
right in the middle of your
else.
screen, that's the black number 22. Timothy Peters, the 17, right behind him. Boy, the timing was absolutely perfect. It just blew. He got out of the way. Timothy Peters was able just to keep his line and drive right on by. Here's another view. You see the piece of rubber fly around. Undoubtedly ran over something. We really haven't had any tire issues whatsoever here. Goodyear brought such a great.
He finished third in his 150 yesterday, so I'm pretty sure he knows what he's doing.
I remember trying to get Travis Koppel to win here as he came off of turn 4 and looked like he had the lead that no one was.
Problems. Travis Koppel involved in this one. He gets sideways, and now they pile up behind him.
Hornaday's in it. Brendan Gaughan is in it.
Looks like Todd Bodine potentially in it as well.
Look at all these
They're not
trucks in
done
the back.
wrecking yet.
Johnny Sauter, Matt Kraft, and Max Pappas all in this. TJ Bell had such a good run going. He's in it.
Todd Bodine, a lot of damage to that race truck. The fourth caution comes out, and it is the big one.
Heard somebody's radio, and I believe it might have been Travis Koppel that said he lost a tire.
Travis was right in front.
And then the aftermath. Then they start wrecking behind him with Max and Johnny Sauter, Matt Crafton all getting involved.
When you're this close together, yeah, you see Koppel's truck just take off.
And ahead of steam.
That might have been a left rear tire that went down.
He had a left front down, and it didn't appear that the rights were. It appeared the rights were okay.
Yeah, the left rear looked like it had quarter panel damage even before it got to the outside wall.
Might have gotten into something, Phil, and knocked a piece of sheet of fender or something in and cut that tire down. Knocked a piece of sheet of fender or something in and cut that tire down.
Take a look real time.
Hold your breath.
Keep your eye on the 5.
Pretty crazy right here. 5's that yellow truck right there, about 5th or 6th back. Takes off up the hill and collects all these oncoming trucks. You're just along for the ride. You can't see. You don't know where everybody is. You see Crafton back here. He gets run into by the 20.
Joe Hanel.
Kyle and his group said, we will help him fix his truck because I felt like it was my fault.
How about Matt Crafton made a run up through the middle, got by Kyle Busch and Eric Almirola. Remember, he was involved in that incident. Yeah, looks like it hasn't hurt his truck too much.
For whatever reason, that 18 truck doesn't have a lot of speed in it. He just
problems.
Here we go.
Got the 77 around. The 81 of David Starr also goes around.
Hold the brake.
Justin Lofton in the 77. Now we're seeing David Starr in that 81 go backwards. Also saw the 10 of Jennifer Jo Cobb make the hard left turn and go down pit road.
For Jo Cobb, and she was definitely slowing down. There's another view. You see the 77 wobbling, and that throws him out into the outside into David Starr. Look at Jennifer Jo. What a nice decision she made to go down pit road.
Saw that 81 of David Starr coming in front of her. Held it hard left and went right down pit road, slowed down.
Up behind him.
More speed coming out of that 18 truck.
Kyle Busch tries to cheat to the outside to get some air. You heard him say, got to get down.
Ahead here, full truck ahead.
That's going to hurt the performance of that 18. When that thing gets so hot and it finally loses enough water, it'll hurt the performance of it. It'll start to detonate.
So give me some air, and you still see the steam rolling out at the base of the windshield of the 18 of Kyle Busch. Is he going to get shuffled out of the way? Here comes the 31 of James Buescher up the middle.
I don't know if there's any room, but there they go.
Problems as they go through the trial. Austin Dillon is caught up in it. The 31 of Buescher's caught up in it.
That's the rest of the field.
They're all in it. They're all in it.
There's only 2 guys left running.
The 2 that made it through, Elliott Sadler, Michael Waltrip. Take a look at the cars, trucks that are still under their own power.
Elliott Sadler, Michael Waltrip, Miguel Paludo.
Chris Fontaine in the 84.
How
Was he
about
involved?
Austin Dillon? Look at all the damage on that 3 truck of Austin Dillon's.
There was some heavy contact. The 18 has got damage and looks like a steam engine. And Buddy, when he did.
Here's
Hello.
another view.
Hello.
Watch behind the blue truck now. Watch behind the blue truck.
He'll catch the 29 of Parker Kligerman.
I don't think the 51 was into the back of him, DW.
It almost looked like the 32 and the 18 made some contact.
Blocks the track and nobody had anywhere to go. Ricky Carmichael did a nice job going down through the grass to avoid that.
About a $500,000 junkyard right there. We just keep looking at this. We'll figure it out. The 31 is going to squeeze in right here, and this is what starts to create the commotion. Looking.
Yeah, here we're going to. You see Busher start wobbling there a little bit.
Little bit of movement.
What's the maybe the 93 of Cole Witt may have got into Brad Sweet possibly, right into his left rear corner. How about Miguel Paludo, that white truck, avoiding that's going to end up in the 3rd spot
right
when
there.
they get to turn 1.
But Phil, you know, when they start moving around like that, all that movement, you really don't have control of your truck.
You talked about at the very opening of the show. You run just as fast on that portion of the racetrack. It's only banked 18 degrees.
The things really get free and light coming through there.
3 wide here. Looking to make it 3 wide. Hold your line up top. Wrecking.
Yeah, whoever was under the 31 got into the 31 and I think may have started that. And we think it may have been Cole Witt. It takes too many laps to get there from the outside.
Coming out of 4. White flag will be in the air. One more time around Daytona. Elliott Sadler, Michael Waltrip, 1 and 2.
It's going to be between those 2 guys. They have actually gapped everybody else. So I think it's going to be between them. And boy, Michael's getting a little aggressive now. He's starting to work that back bumper.
I thought he was going to pick the rear wheels off the ground.
Yeah, he's not going to give it to him. He said, you're going to have to earn it, dude.
They've pulled away from the pack. Down the back stretch they go. Can the pack catch them by the time they get out of turn 4?
Remember, the next flag will end this race.
Look at how Michael's got the whole back end of the 2 truck of Sadler off the ground.
Into 3 and 4. Elliott Sadler looking for his 2nd win in the Camping World Trucks. Michael Waltrip has never won in a truck, but he's won here twice.
Here he
Coming
comes.
to the finish line.
He got him. Mikey, you got him.
You got it.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Hey, guys, look at the rear spoiler on Mikey's truck.
Michael Waltrip
He doesn't have a rear spoiler.
has won his first ever Camping World Truck Series race 10 years
Yikes.
to the day
Yikes.
of his first Daytona 500
I can't
win.
believe I'm up here doing this race. And he's out there doing what he does. And here we are again, 10 years later.